Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Max Scherzer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. Rendon is over to take a look at it. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Joe Torre. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. This pitch is popped up. Turner is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Scherzer comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Tom Seaver is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order, but he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half of the
for
first.
The Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Seaver, just 24 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw. Right on the money, and Vladimir's out trying to steal second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Torrey in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Anthony Rendon would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. That's popped up. Kendrick onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1. Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Slow little roller to third. Rendon gonna have to hurry. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now for Washington,
Leading off
Juan
for the
Soto.
Nationals,
He's set to lead off
the
the
center
home
fielder,
half of the second.
Juan Soto.
First offering on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Three and one.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Torrey has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Batting 6, the catcher, Gary Carter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Conforto. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2 and 2. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there, 1 away.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Tom Seaver. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Gloved by Kendrick. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Next up from New York, Jose Reyes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Reyes. Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Max.
The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Zimmerman gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball in there. 3-2. Nobody out. Runner on first. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Line toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-0 to Vlad. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After his maze, he gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Joe Torre. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The third baseman, Joe Torre.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but now after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So stepping in, Peter Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's 1-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Carter shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Torrey on second. Mays on at first with 2 down. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Juan
Pitch on the way.
Soto.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers.
Now
they
back,
just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first two batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman.
Reyes.
As it's grounded sharply to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We played 4. It's 2-0 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting. Catcher.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The pitcher, number 41, Tom Seaver.
So here now is the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Fouled away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a line drive, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Max Scherzer, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Conforto. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing by Vlad, and this one's driven to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero, giving him an even .450 for his career. As the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The right fielder, number
And now Bryce Harper. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Reyes is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. 5 innings complete. It's 3-0 Washington. Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Jose Reyes will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Rendon bare hands it. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box. And he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Striding into the box, Joe Torre. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Into the box, Peter Alonso, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Scherzer comes set. Here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
One and one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch. Bounced to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 1. Edwin Diaz is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Anthony Rendon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Cespedes is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. There he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The throw pulls him off the bat. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Rendon at third with 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Brock is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 29, Brad Brock. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 12.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three and 1 to Howie Kendrick. The 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Reyes. Zimmerman.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 0-2.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Andre Dawson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andre Dawson.
This is skied out toward right. Conforto is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Wander Suero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Guerrero.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Joe Torre waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joe Torre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a throw over to first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 20.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike 1. Reyes at second. Torrey at first. 2 out in the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
now
and that's just what they did
the
right
left
there.
fielder,
Big strikeout.
Vladimir
Keep that guy off the base path.
Guerrero.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 34.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Anthony Rendon. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now batting, center fielder, Juan.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Smoke toward third. The throw from his knees. Throw gets him at first, and even the East German judge gives that one a score of 10 as the side is retired. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Roenis Elias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Robinson Cano, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Soto giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Jeff McNeil will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Washington Nationals led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Max Scherzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.